Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Ready to go now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And we're underway from St. Louis.
First pitch, 7-15.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. McGreevy, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. 1 away.
Batting second, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
No!
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot. And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
It gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, catcher.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Will Smith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Scott under this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. 2-0. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid, but when the game's on the line, when the season's on the line, he's the guy they want at the plate.
(3-1) now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey!
Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
That's a little bit high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one hit to right. Walker on his way over. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Emmett Sheehan. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Leading off, J.J. Weatherholt.
Second baseman, number 26, J.J. Weatherholt.
Yes!
And the 0-2. Stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Inside.
Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll do it. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of the second, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Strike one.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter, because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The 2-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first, It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Fouled off down the right side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's your 1. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now it's the shortstop, Hae-Sung Kim. Yo 1. Swing and a ground ball. Burleson takes it himself. Got him.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Nice grab to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball 1.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air. Freeman settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Mason Wynn.
That's a ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. That
That's a
one
ball.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for the
and at the
Dodgers,
plate for the Dodgers,
designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani.
Huh.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, right field. 1 down. Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one almost got him. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Fly to center his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball, low.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Dodgers go down. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Foul ball there. late on that fastball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So digging in, Pedro Pajes. That clips the corner. Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Victor Scott stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh!
Oh, he can't squeeze it. The underhand flip and
No, he got it.
save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game.
Hey!
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for the Cardinals. Designated hitter.
First and second, 2 outs. Ivan Herrera digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Oh!
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker should have this one. And the inning is over. So the Cards strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ryan Fernandez. Ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
In the air, left field. And that is foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Hernandez, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Here's the 0-2. And that's the strikeout looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Once he digs in.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Strike! Woo!
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Sheehan back to work.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 0-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Jordan Walker. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. We're tied at 1.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Game through in a big spot to drive in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nolan Gorman, the next to hit.
Oh.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Whoa.
Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Mason Wynn will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Freeland gets there. He's under it. And that is a big first out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Go ahead run on base. Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. Put away off that pitch down. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Rips that one to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher.
So up next, Pedro Pajes.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. So 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Strike 1.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 5th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. George Soriano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Romero, a left-hander, also throwing.
Oh, that's inside.
way out front for strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So digging in, Haesung Kim grounded out his first time.
Strike one.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The Cardinals leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike. And that's a fair ball. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ryan Fernandez will depart, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. George Soriano takes over on the mound,
and he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. This guy with light tower power.
Ball.
Kim on third with 2 out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Kim a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. In the air to left center. Church coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. first offering way inside, almost got him. Fought off foul. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. On the ground, and foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, and reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground, right side. Freeman steps on the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Emmett Sheehan departs, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Misses the sweeper. Swings through that. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
The next to hit takes outside. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Off the mark there. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That one ripped, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. He is struck out and he is walked. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ryan Stanek getting ready to go. Swanson also getting ready.
No, that's a ball.
And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Chop to third, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now.
Hey!
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Up the middle, Weatherholt in plenty of time to first. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. George Soriano is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Jojo Romero gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here at St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Oh, 1 down. Fastball for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Klein, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
That's a ball. Oh.
That's inside. Ball 3. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder
Nathan Church, the next to hit.
No, that's a ball.
Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
close, but called the ball. 2-1. That one missed. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, one away.
Oh. That's a really good take.
Now a quick throw to first. Church back in on a dive. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball two. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two now. Base hit right field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. This is smacked left field line. Should be extra bases. One runs in. And in at second with an RBI double.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now up for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. Golden opportunity right here. And a big swing and a miss. Pajes at third. Scott over at second with one down. Swing and he breaks his bat. Now the throw to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Late Trinan out of the game. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Edgardo Henriquez will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Stepping in, Ivan Herrera, 1 for 3. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That one missed. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runner at second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nope, that's away.
Ground ball up the middle. Weatherhold throws to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Hesung Kim.
And next for LA, Hesung Kim.
Nope, ball 1.
Fouled off left side. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Next pitch is outside. Shohei Ohtani hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
2 down, nobody on. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jojo Romero won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Matt Sponson. He's been so good against lefties.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Back to the top of the order, and the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
A dive, nice stop, throw to second, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. In the air, right field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan.
One out man at first. Nolan Gorman. Next up for the Cardinals, a walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Up.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Church. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Redbirds trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 2.
Goes down looking. So the Cards strand a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in St. Louis, ready to begin the 8th, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball high. Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one outside. Ball 3. Sliced hard but foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The Dodgers with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ball 1.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The tying run at the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Walker drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Swanson won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Darrell Theophanopoulos, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Hernandez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out.
That's a clutch hit and a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. tied at 4.
No,
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen.
No, that's high.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 5-4.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Andy Pajes digs in now.
No, that's low. Yes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him. 3rd out. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 4.
Now pitching for the
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. That one missing inside. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Backed off the plate that time. Two. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now here is J.J. Weatherholt.
In the scoring position.
The Dodgers trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's even up. Just missed. And he swings through that one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count now. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. One-run game, one out, one on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move to the gap. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter,
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Urias off of first with 2 away.
Ball, low.
In the air, left side. Hernandez moving under it. And that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 4.
now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Thomas Sajazi into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Well, one-run game. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, Justin Brule. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Leahy, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-0.
Oh.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The 2-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead at 5-4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott. A chance at his first save of the year. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. That's outside, and that is ball one. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And next is the Cardinals' four-hitter, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Just misses there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. One out left for the Cardinals. Down the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 in this one. Scott looking for his first save of the year. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Oh!
In for a strike, and a count 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Close one here today, and your final.